Good morning, everybody. We're going to be working on limb independence this morning. I've been playing drums for like 26 years, something like that. And I still got plenty of stuff to work on. So I'm going to show you how I practice limb independence. And I'm specifically going to be working on things that I am not yet good at. So if you want to learn how I practice, you can check that out. But to get motivated to do this, we, got to check in with Shia LaBeouf, as always. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream success. Well, you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Oh, yeah, thanks, Shia LaBeouf. We're super motivated now. Yeah, look at that flex. Okay, so in order to keep track of my progress of like how my drumming is improving or not improving, thank you for the follow on TikTok, I've got this spreadsheet here. So this spreadsheet, it uses some of the patterns that are found in this book. Couldn't grab it. So this book is called 50 Ways to Syncopation. It's by Don Moyle. There's also the books New Breed 1 and New Breed 2. Both of these other books are great for working on like rock, R&B, hip-hop, etc. But Dom's book, 50 Ways to Syncopation, which you can find at /gear on my website. So if instead of going to /drum, which takes you to these literally over 1,000 free play-alongs and several hours of like drumming tips. But if you're under the tips section, this very first link, the books and gear recommend, you can find some drum kit related books that I recommend. Dom's book is right here. This is not an affiliate link, but most of the other ones that take you to Amazon are, like New Breed 1 and 2, are some great ways to work on limb independence. Highly recommend these 3 books in particular. But we're going to be working through some patterns in here that I'm not good at yet. So the first one that we're going to warm up with, just to kind of get our hands moving. If I can play it and it sounds technically proficient or musical, then we will be able to graduate from here. We're going to try it at 160. So what is it? It's actually a fairly simple pattern. All you're going to do is just alternate triplets. Long notes you're going to play here, 8th notes. So you're basically just accenting what you read in the charts while playing 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. Okay, so fairly simple. Let me actually check something real quick. I had some issues where the EAD10 was not actually playing in YouTube. And so I want to just do a double check real quick and make sure you can actually hear it. Sweet. Okay, we're good. All right, so we're using the charts that are on my website. So underneath the chop exercises, we've got a bunch of timing exercises right here that are great for working on limb independence. And then we've got straight charts in this row. And then the next row is swung charts. And since we're doing 160, we're going to go to right here. Every single one of these playlists has 55 different charts currently. We'll add some more in the future. And if it says members first, it just means that it's scheduled for public release. I've got 156 videos that are currently scheduled for public release. So stay tuned for more. But you can just click on any one of these and then go into the description and click to have it count you off at a specific time, or using a timestamp at a specific BPM. I can't speak this morning, apparently. So if you want to play it at 160, boom, just click. Taps you off. I'm going to go ahead and close this description. You can't hear the play along because there's like a weird timing delay. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Oh, I totally read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Unsub. I know. Now, the next variation of this one, you actually put the long notes on the bass drum and ride and crash. But for whatever reason, I can do that one easier than this one. Man, I'm just totally botching the reading. So it's not an independence issue right now. Right now, it's just like, I gotta wake up. That's why we're warming up. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... I like how the drum module does not pick up these buzzes. 1, 2, ready, and... Right, last chart. Now when you're playing through these, you can improvise on this particular, like, first line, or just keep time, whatever you want to do. 1, 2, ready, and... Oh, I was totally reading the wrong line. Ew. Well, that was meh. We can't graduate. Wah, wah. It was a little out of control and a little bit pushed my limits just because, like, it was just reading issues the whole time. Nice. Congrats on recording another rep of that. Yeah, tag me on Reddit if you want me to take a look at it. My computer is not working. Hello? Hello. Cool. Now I can actually use my keyboard. All right, so we got to keep doing that one for next time. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, we're going to stretch and massage. I don't know if I'm actually able to show you this stretch with this camera angle. Sort of. Okay, so take your sticks, hold it like this. Actually, it's probably easier with this if you're on widescreen. Hold your sticks out. Pull in. Pull in. And then you're in the same position in terms of palms are up, but they're like at an angle. It's a good stretch. I was feeling tired this morning. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go with sight reading stuff. Not too good. Not too good. That's okay. That's okay. The next one that we'll do... This one will be interesting. But this red one... Oh, you can't see it. This red one is going to be rough. Stay tuned. If you do traditional rotate and hold here, rotate and hold the other end of the extreme. But I don't do that anymore. Oh, this feels great. So now we're stretching the underside of the forearm, the tendons. Just kind of pull it back a little bit. Yesterday when I was doing the rudimental stuff, I was showing how you can do this one on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch. You could also do this on the drum. Ooh, this feels good. I needed it. Every time you drum, even on days off, highly recommend this. Now we're doing top side. I look forward to one day living in a place where I don't need to use these low volume cymbals and heads and drum modules and whatnot. I can play on an actual kit. Well, this is an actual kit, but actual heads, actual cymbals. And not annoy neighbors. It'll be great one day. Then we can actually hear buzzes. Maybe if I just got like a better drum module, then we could do that. The E8010 is a decent, cheap module, but it's just not nowhere near what it's like to play on an actual kit, in my opinion. Ooh. It just doesn't get the little nuances. Like, you can't hear, like, most ghost notes. Part of that might be because of these mesh heads. Like, these heads, you can see, like, the holes in the cymbals. Like, see my hand going through this? Same thing for these heads, is they're mesh, so they just, like, feel different. They vibrate differently. And so I don't think these, like, drum triggers are able to pick up the sound as good as if it was on, like, a different type of head. Anyways, okay, so we've done our stretching. We went through, we stretched fingers, we've stretched hands. Now we're going to massage. Ooh-wee. And then after the massage, we're going to get back into the limb independence variations. And again, I'm specifically focusing on limb independence variations that I'm not good at yet, like that I can't consistently play and go, yeah, that sounded fine. So until I get 3 reps in a row, so like 15 charts in a row on 3 separate days, until I can do that, then I just keep working on it. So in this spreadsheet, the yellow and the red ones are the ones that are under that category. So this next one that we're going to do ride cymbal and hi-hat double time swung. Dum digga dum digga dum digga dum digga dum digga dum. While you read through short notes on the snare drum and long notes on the bass drum in halftime. So it's kind of a weird, like, wait, what? Sweet. What the? What? Okay. And did you give permission, like, in the post? Just so I can show it on the screen? Because, again, there's a problem within the drumming community where people will not ask for permission or get permission and will just, like, critique other people. And that's no good. But if you put it in the Reddit post, then cool. I can just pull that up on screen. But I'm glad to see that you are continuing to refine your playing and asking for feedback from people. It's going to pay off in the long run. That'll help out. I'm massaging base to tip of fingers, by the way. Okay, so here's what this pattern sounds like. So you're playing this. Etc. Okay? So short notes, long notes. So you're playing 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Etc. Okay? So that's what we're going to be playing with this. And last time we did this, we did it at what speed? What does double time swing mean in drum set jazz? Oh, what I just played. So it's like a straight 1 and a 2 and a. on the ride, and then just 2 and 4. Okay, so last time I did this, it was meh at 125. Slow it down a little bit. Okay, so let's try this at 120. Thanks, past Jared. Okay, so we're gonna go to the row right here. This set of this playlist with sets of charts is 100 to 159, and it's straight. So we're gonna do this one. Should be paying me. Trying to make top drum line in the country. Yeah. Nah, you don't need to worry about that. I used to do private lessons, but not anymore. I stopped doing that when I was getting my doctorate. I was just like, I don't have time for this. It was good money, but I'd rather give out free resources that can help more people than make more money right now helping like one person at a time. So I'm just glad I can help you out across the world. Is that still 4-4? Yeah. So you'll see it here in this set of charts. As long as it works. Here we go. Oops. We're doing it at 120. I went too fast. So that one. Oops, gotta close this so you can see it a little bit better. Ding, 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 ding. Man, my mouse is acting wonky. 1 and 2, and here we go. My stick is upside down. So again, long notes on the bass drum, short notes on the snare drum. 1, 2, ready, and... Alrighty. It's weird, right? Like on one hand you're playing fast, but on the other hand you're playing like really slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. My hi-hat is like sliding. We've got these like wood tile-ish kind of floors. Our old place we had carpet. Never had this issue. I've got 16 pounds of weight and a mic stand up against the hi-hat. Still sliding. Let me move this. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. I was on the on beat for the hi-hats. Whoops. 1 and 3. Now the hi-hat's like sliding sideways. Okay. 1, 2, last start. I can barely play right now. My foot, like, look how far stretched out I am. My leg is basically straight. Okay. Yeah, like my ankle was like basically trying to get flat rather than my foot like this. It was just like slowly. That's not what we want. Okay, other than the massive sliding, it was way better. So that one was mostly technically proficient. Sliding issues, made progress. So slower was better on that one. Nice. Yeah, if I were to watch this at like, I don't know, 4 times speed, it's gonna be like wee, just like slowly moving. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, let me get to a good spot. There. Yeah, that was atrocious. I can't speak. I literally was like basically lounging at the beach, just like kicking back, had full straight leg there. Okay, we'll see if this is any better. Alrighty, so this next one, it's red because it's rough. So the last time I did it, I actually made some progress on it. We played it at 150. So we made progress. It was still meh, but let's try it at 150 again. Okay, so this one's kind of like the opposite of what we just did. So now what we're gonna do is a slow 16th note swung. While we read short on the snare and long on the bass drum in double time. What? You'll see. Let's go to another set. 16 through 20. Sounds great. Okay, so timestamps. Started playing. 150. This one is going to be rough. So I'm going to attempt to play it without playing any of the permutations, but I genuinely, don't know how this is going to go. What just happened? What? It just like opened up a new window. YouTube. Are you inebriated? Do you need medical attention? I think so. So, slow on the cymbals, and then basically twice as fast on the drums. Here we go. Nope. This is why this one is red on this one, because I'm really bad at this one. Again, practice the ones that you are bad at. Otherwise, like, if you're just sitting there refining something you're already good at, you're kind of wasting your time. So, speaking of wasting our time, we're not going to waste our time attempting to read through the charts when what I need to do is take a step back and work on these limit independent permutations, exercises, timing exercises, etc. There's like a ton of them that I currently have scheduled. Like there's 21 16th note ones, most of which are scheduled for release in the future, so stay tuned for those. But we're going to be doing the 8th note ones. So for this one, we're going with the straight permutations, and we're going to do this from 145 to 150-ish. So we go into the timestamps, and then clicky click, and it'll count you off. All right, let's try this. A 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, that was better. Hey Jay, I appreciate you stopping in again. Many more to come. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, 2 more times, and then we will try the charts again. Oops. Rep. Here we go. There's so much space in this one. Oops. Talking screws me up. now let's try a chart. When I said talking screws me up, it made me think of tacos, which we had last night. We had these like mango coconut tacos with like cauliflower and like serranos and coconut milk in it. It was so good. Bunch of lime. Tasty. I forget the name of the cookbook, but mother-in-law got it for us for my birthday. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, and thanks for tagging me in the Reddit post. I'll take a look at that. I might be able to give you some feedback tomorrow on the stream, so stay tuned. If not tomorrow, then Thursday. Let's see. This one. Okay, we're going to do another chart. Let's do 6 through 10 again. We'll hear what it sounds like in a different setting, so it's 150, right? Yeah. 150. 150. Alrighty. There's so much space in this pattern, too. Here we go. I just totally read that wrong. Oh, lost another sub. Jared made a mistake. Unsub. A 1, a 2, here we go. Yes, it's a syncopated patterns. That's the weird one. A 1, 2, ready, and. Those. We survived. Hoo-wee. A 1, a 2, here we go. Just totally missed the ride. It's called relaxed technique right there. Barely holding on to the stick, as you can see. A 1, a 2, here we go. Okay, so I misread something, like the wrong limb for it, and then it just like threw me off for a bit there, and then drop on the stick. But otherwise, like, it was mostly technical. I can't speak. Mostly technically proficient, in terms of like the limb independent stuff. So making progress. We're getting better slowly. And that's the red one. That's the hard one. Okay, let's see. What's the next one that we're not good at yet? Yellow. Let's see. Swung cymbal, hi-hat, and 2/4. Snare drum plays the line, bass fills in triplets. Whoo-wee! Okay, so reading and tired with foot. So let's slow this down. Let's try this to 75. So what's the pattern here? So you're playing ding 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 ding. It's a normal swung pattern. Well, you read it on the snare, but you fill in triplets on the foot. What? So if you're playing quarter notes, you'll do that. If you're not playing anything, 75, 75. No, we just need to go 75 once. I think so. Appreciate the offer. All right, so this is a swung chart. So we need to go to the swung variations. And we're going to go to swung charts, 60 to 99. And we're going to play this at 75. Sure, 21 through 25. Sounds great. Timestamps, description. Beep, bop, 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 bop. 75. Oh, gotta close the description. Don't need that up. Thanks, though. One, two, here we go. This one is quite the foot workout. It's a good challenge. But we're not good at it yet. We will. Because we never back down. We never give up. With the power of Shia LaBeouf, we're gonna just do it. 2, ready, and... Appreciate it. This is a hard pattern. Even though we're playing slow, there's a reason why I haven't graduated from this one yet. It is a foot workout. And it just messes with your brain. Filling in those triplets with the foot messes with ya. At least with me. Maybe you got it down perfectly. I don't know. Here we go. Yikes. Now, you would never play this, like, for a full chart. I mean, maybe you would, but odds are, I'm willing to bet you would not do this for the full chart. This is just more of, like, developing the coordination to be able to play this limb independence variation, and then you apply it in maybe, like, a measure, for, like, a fill. 1, 2, ready, and... That was rough. This really messes with my brain playing through variations like this. These limb independent streams are hard. Especially because we're sitting here playing stuff we're not good at. Makes me tired mentally. 2, 1, 2, here we go. Okay, yeah, so last chart for this particular variation, and it's going better, but definitely making my foot tired. And my brain. Almost lost my stick again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Okay. It was better. So going slower worked. Press shift rather than enter. So I made progress. Cool. Cool. All right. Now the last one that I'm going to work on this morning is number 18.1. So this is a brush pattern. Let me get out my brushes. And we'll get out this. Okay, so we're playing a standard brush pattern here. So ding, 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 ding. While we're playing short notes on the bass drum, long notes on the hi-hat. So you can play it as a shup or a chick, whatever you want. Yep. Last time we did this, technically proficient, 120. Ooh, if we do it technically proficient again, we can actually graduate. If I do 3 in a row, we graduate. Let's find out. Don't choke, Jared. Okay. Thanks for the encouragement. You're welcome. 120. Sure. 31 through 35 sounds great. Click. It's 125, right? No, 120. Let's try 125. I might regret this. 2, ready, and... So you're still keeping the ride pattern in the right hand, but you're doing this like swirling motion. 1, 2, ready, and... Read that wrong. My bad. Not bad, not bad. Let's turn this upside down so it doesn't cover it up. A 1, a 2, here we go. Reading errors. Whoopsies. This is like theme of today's stream. One, two, here we go. That whole chart was actually in 3/4. all of the phrasing was in 3/4, but it's written out in 4/4, so it kind of messes with your brain a little bit when you realize that and you feel that phrasing. 2, 1, 2, ready, and. All right, last chart. And you'll notice I got the headphone off on one ear so I can actually hear the brush pattern. 1, 2, here we go. And if I remember correctly, that I wrote in 5/8. Woo! Funky. So we actually played it at 125, and it was mostly technically proficient. We can graduate. Yeah. Okay, so next time we'll be able to actually play something different. All right. All right, all right. What's the next one? Samba feet, brushes on snare. Accent the line with the flat part of the brush. Fill in. Okay, so the last 3 times I did that one, it was technically proficient. Cool. So we should be able to do that. Let's see here. So the last thing that I'm going to work on is not brushes. We're going to do some footwork. So I'm specifically going to work on my double strokes for my foot. I'll show you how to do that. One way to do that, at least. Stay. Okay. So the exercise we're going to use is called Rebound. And it's found linked at the top of the screen. JaredO'Leary.com/drum. If you go all the way down to the technique section, you could find it here in Rebound. And you click on it, and I'm going to play 2 strokes on the right hand and then 2 strokes on the right foot. Okay, so simple enough, right? Yes, except it's not easy to pull off. Okay, so we're going to do 145 to 150. Whoop. Here we go. 1, 2, right, and. Rush that. I'm so sorry. I understand if you want to unsubscribe after that. Poor performance. 1, 2, here we go. Just messing with the foot angle. Okay, last rep. Okay, well, my reading was not great today, but that's okay. That's why we practice. These streams are not like streams of me sharing, here's everything I'm great at. If anything, we literally just played all of the patterns I'm not good at yet. So stay tuned for more of that. If you're interested in watching somebody have themselves playing the drums, this is the place to be. Speaking of a place to be, if you want to find 53 chop exercises, a bunch of timing exercises, 55 different drum charts in both straight and swung patterns, 358 triplet grid variations, 489 16th note grid variations, 114 technique exercises, 163 marching bass exercises, and literally several hours of free drumming tips. Just go to the link at the top of the screen. If you don't want to go to my website, that's fine. Everything's neatly organized here. But you could just go to my home tab of my YouTube channel, which is right here. We've got drumming, gaming, computer science stuff, neatly organized. All you have to do is just click on the header, and boom, it just shows you the drumming stuff, if that's all you want to see. You don't have to see the gaming stuff. You don't have to see the computer science stuff. But lots more content to come. I've got 156 videos currently scheduled to release every single day between now and 156 days from now, and, you know, more to come. So if you see any video on here that says members first, like under, I don't know, the chop exercises, if you're into rudimental stuff, like this Blue Devils 2000 chopping spree, it's scheduled to release in November. Yeah, we're that far ahead in terms of our scheduling. So it says members first right now. So for those of you who have paid to be a member, I appreciate you, but I don't want any of my content to be behind a paywall. So all this stuff is scheduled to release publicly for free. So if you enjoy it, I just ask that you engage with it. Just share it with other people. And thank you all for stopping by. I will be back on tomorrow. I'll be working on some chop-related stuff. We'll be doing some rudimentals and whatnot. And maybe we'll take a look at that Flammus video and give some feedback on how to improve that. But I'm going to call it here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm going to get ready for some Minecraft. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in it. Goodbye.